Hello everyone, this is Aegon of Astora, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Sekiro. This is episode number 7 being recorded on Monday the 10th of June. I hope you're all having a fantastic day whenever it is you find yourself watching this. So the storm that was present when Lord Genichiro was in the second phase of the boss fight, or I guess the third if you count each resurrection node as its own phase. The storm that was present during that second phase, as well as in the immediate aftermath of the boss fight, is obviously gone. Can't remember to what extent the rest of the landscape was covered in snow, though. Maybe I'm imagining it, but I don't think that was the case. Which suggests that there is, and again, maybe it's just like in Dark Souls 3 where, you know, the eclipse comes out of nowhere and then things appear to change. So maybe it's more or less just like the illusion of an actual progression. So, I just published, in the 2 days prior to this one, episodes 1 and 2 of this playthrough. So the reason I published episode 1 on Saturday, June 8th, and episode 2 the following day on Sunday, June 9th, is that the quality of the first episode, as you know if you've seen it, is pretty dreadful. And, you know, we've talked about this earlier in the playthrough in episodes 2 and 3, so I'm not going to dwell on it again, but so that's the reason I released them back to back. From that point onward, as you'll probably know at this point in the series, I've been releasing them weekly, just to give you a sense of the timeline involved, that I recorded this episode, again, the day after I published episode 2, which was the day after episode 1 was published. So just to give you a sense of the time lag involved, and maybe this is something I should have clarified sooner, but if your comments are being made with reference to things that are current in that episode, by the time you make them, they're probably not current anymore. And the reason for that, the reason I intentionally build that lag into the playthrough where I build up a store of episodes, I guess, before I release them, is that it's the easiest way to avoid spoilers while still giving you some parts of the playthrough as opposed to just keeping it all under wraps until it's been published. And thankfully, the comments for episodes 1 and 2 were, for the most part, spoiler-free. Unfortunately, someone confirmed my suspicion, as I expressed during the ending cutscene for the boss fight at the Hirata estate, that I thought it was Owl who stabbed us in the back. That it looked a lot like his sword, and, you know, my suspicion was that he was perhaps faking his near-deathness when we came across him and he gave us that key. He was, you know, sort of leading us into a trap as a result of that. But it's also possible, I guess, that he was sort of forced into that position by someone else and that in some way he was attempting to save us or doing something that he knows to be in our best interest, but given what little context we have right now, we might not think so. But in any case, yeah, unfortunately someone mentioned that Owl is a very tough boss fight, and that, you know, kind of annoyed me just because, again, even though I suspected that was the case, that we were going to have to fight Owl at some point, it would have been really nice to have that genuine reaction captured within the playthrough. Oh, I was right when I said that, but yeah. So I suspect that by the time this is published, I will have completed this playthrough, because I suspect I'm about halfway through right now. I might be wrong about that, but yeah, just in general, when you're watching a blind playthrough, and if it's not made immediately obvious that the playthrough is already finished, just be careful with your comments. So I mentioned it's Monday the 10th of June. Some of you out there might recognize that as the date that the Toronto Raptors of the National Basketball Association may or may not have won the NBA championship. So I finished my dissertation writing for the day. I made a good dent in the third from last chapter of my dissertation. But now that I've wrapped up my writing for the day, I'm so incredibly anxious about the coming NBA Finals game that I can't just watch the TV in anticipation of the game, because the anticipation is just making me very anxious. I know that this isn't a sports-related channel, but I've been a fan of the Toronto Raptors since 1996, when I was 10 years old and they first joined the league. And for the vast majority of that time, we've been pretty dreadful. But that also means that in about an hour and 15 minutes, I'm going to stop recording the present episode, and I'm likely to pick it up at some later time. Whether or not that's later tonight depends on, I guess, the outcome of the game. If we play well, I'm probably going to be celebrating for the rest of the evening. But if we lose, to get my mind off it, I'm likely going to pick this episode up again.
And the Toronto Raptors come up 1 point short here in Game 5.
And I know I said early on that I was going to make each episode of this playthrough a single gaming session, but now that I have released the first 2 episodes of this playthrough, the pressure is really on for me to finish this playthrough so that I can avoid any further spoilers. So this episode might be very disjointed, and the gameplay also might be rather poor because I'm having some serious left wrist and, I guess, thumb pain. And the reason for that is that whenever possible, my best friend, the Trash Man, and I, we get together to play video games. And generally we play a mix of games, including games that are retro, semi-retro, and modern. But lately our primary game has been, as I mentioned in the first episode of this playthrough, Super Punch-Out. And we're so close to finally beating the 12th and final opponent in that game. But we're not quite there. We came very close yesterday, but that also means that my wrist is killing me. I woke up this morning and just thought, what the heck did I do to my wrist? And then I realized, I was playing video games for 9 hours yesterday, so I don't know why that was even a question, but
knockout. Too close.
But yeah, so the gameplay might be lacking, at least in the first hour or so of the present episode. And the last thing is that in applying some of the lessons I've learned from producing 2 previous blind playthroughs for this channel, the first being Bloodborne and the second being Dark Souls 3, it's a good idea after getting caught up on editing and everything to create a sort of decision tree, or a tree of possibilities, I guess, in terms of what you can do going forward. And I guess that would also be useful even if you're not making a YouTube playthrough, but I think it's especially useful in this context. So for this episode, our decision tree sort of starts with Lady Emma and giving her a gourd seed, which is why we're here. And then from there, the possibilities include the Sunken Valley, and I have parenthetical remarks for some of these things here for the main thing that's going on there, or, you know, just things I need to remember about the area. And in this instance, it's, yes, they have snipers there. So this area is liable to be annoying, at least for the next little while, so you might want to go do other things. And those other things include the possibility of proceeding on the rooftops here, and going to meet Lord Ishin. The third possibility is returning to Mount Kongo, where we not only have a boss fight pending, but we also have an NPC friend to whom we might be able to give a flower and a possible use for the kite. And then there's the Ashina reservoir, where we do have to go speak to that NPC friend, I think, as we might be able to tell him something about that sound. And then we also have a boss at the abandoned dungeon that we have yet to take on. So lots to do and lots to see, and that's the reason that even though I only have about an hour and 15 minutes to record, I am going to try, and even if it means just recording an hour here and there, I need to try and record at least 1 3-hour episode per week if I'm going to be releasing them at a rate of 1 per week from episode 3 onward, which is my plan. So yeah, that's what we're doing here today. I think in terms of the decision that we need to make is, obviously we're starting with Lady Emma and the gourd seed, and then after that I think we're going to go to Mount Kongo and try to finish things off there. But for now we need to upgrade our healing gourd, and I didn't want to do this off camera because it appears as though Lady Emma has new dialogue as well.
So Lord Ishin wasn't in his watchtower?
No, but he left this.
The Ashina Castle Gate. The place where you fought Lord Gyobu, the demon. There is a watchtower near there, on the Serpent Valley side. Perhaps you should head over that way.
So I guess we've already been to the watchtower. That was the secret one that we found. Oh, right. Yes, I remember that now. So that was Lord Ishin's watchtower. That's very interesting.
Lord Ishin was not in his watchtower.
The Ashina Castle Gate. The place where you fought Lord Gyobu, the demon. There is a watchtower near there, on the Serpent Valley side. Perhaps you should head over that way.
Yes, but what about my healing gourd, friend? Is someone else supposed to upgrade it for us? Do you just not do that for us anymore? Have we missed our shot? Yeah, it says gift to Emma to increase the maximum uses of the healing gourd. So, I guess until we do this, she's just withholding her services? That's not cool. For real?
Lord Ishin was not in...
Perhaps...
Okay. Alright. Okay, so I guess... Never mind all that stuff I was saying, all the intricate planning I did for this episode, making a decision tree and everything. I guess we are just sort of beholden to her wishes. Unless, when we go back to the Dilapidated Temple, she's somehow there. Let's see. It does not look like she is here. Alright. I guess this is the place. Did we just miss this earlier? I think we might have. So, here's a shadow friend. I don't remember what they're called. The one we fought in the previous episode just did the timestamps for it. Something shadow, something longswordsman. Ceramic shard. Okay, crows flying away. Oh, it's a member of the memorial mob. Hi, friend.
Care to purchase an offering?
Another one.
Where you find the departed, you'll find the memorial mob. A battlefield is our paradise. Go ahead. Buy an offering.
Alright, friend. All of them, have these dragon's blood droplet. And I think they regenerate too. Again, unless maybe I'm just remembering incorrectly. Oh, they have a gourd seed as well? Okay, so we're gonna have to buy that, even though we can't trade it in right now. Thanks, Emma. Meanie. How many of these do we have? We have 5 Litecoin purses. So we're gonna use 1 of these and 5 of these because I want to get rid of as many items as possible that are between the bottom of the list and the monocular so that I don't have to scroll very far. Because you can't reorder them in this, unlike in Dark Souls 1, unfortunately. Gourd seed, thank you, friend. You have some great offerings indeed.
Where you find the departed, you'll find the memorial mob. Wherever your travels take you, make sure you bring some offerings.
Sure thing, friend. So whoever this person is has killed 2 shadow friends. So this person does not mess around, in other words. Oh, did we just put away our sword? Of course we did. So more shadow friends. Is this... Oh, this guy's a friend too? Hello? Aren't you interesting? Hi. How'd you do this?
Another rat. But those eyes. A starving wolf. Before I kill you,
Oh my gosh.
tell me your name!
No!
No name to give. You shinobi are all the same. You die nameless, with no one to mourn you. However, your left arm, a prosthetic shinobi arm, it reminds me of... That's it. A one-armed wolf. I like it. Which means Sekiro.
Oh.
I shall name you. Who are you? I am the Tengu of Ashina. Come, Sekiro. Care to hunt some rats with me?
What?
Rats have snuck into Ashina, scurrying about like they own the place. There are all kinds of rats out there, and they must be cut down. Every last one of them. It seems you have a talent for killing. Allow me to help you hone that talent. What'll it be, Sekiro? Will you hunt rats with me?
Very well.
Excellent. You'll need this if you're with me, Sekiro.
I knew I probably wasn't pronouncing the name of the game right. Sekiro. Sekiro. So you'll have to give me a little bit of time. But now that I've heard someone actually say it in the game, I'm comfortable trying to adapt my pronunciation. So, rat description. A description of the rats that have snuck into Ashina. Speak to the Tengu again once the rats are dealt with. The rats, assassins from Senpou Temple, short stature, wear bamboo hats. A number of rats are lurking about. Last seen around Ashina Castle Gate. Okay, very interesting. So, he's asking us to kill the Raiden friends from the previous episode who kicked our butts over and over and over again? Sure, no problem, friend.
What is this?
The face of a rat, and where it makes its home. Go and kill it. If you do, I will give you something that will aid you in battle.
I like this guy a lot. I love his mask too. It's so unsettlingly awesome. Okay, but we have pellet, shortcut exit. Leading to the area with the friend mourning his horse. Hello. What are you doing back here? Oh, she's like the... Gosh darn it. Like the women I was killing in the dojo. Jeez.
Oh, you survived. That accursed Gyobu's finally a corpse, I take it. That changes nothing, you know. There'll be more wars, there'll be more corpses, and deep-seated hatred will run wild. Where's all that hatred go? Haven't you ever wondered? Guess not. Guess you haven't. That's why I pity you. And I pitied him. Now then, be gone already. There's no end to war, no matter what this old hag says. Your duties will never change either. That's just how it is.
Okay, friend, fair enough. You are not wrong about any of the things you said, I don't think. So when she said she pities him, I assume she means him? Sekiro. I'm sorry, friends. I must have been driving you all nuts with that. Sekiro. I guess it's not that far off, but it is obviously a mispronunciation. So this is another Dilapidated Temple-esque area. I guess, kind of, maybe. Okay, so I need to go kill rats. That shouldn't be a problem at all. Hey, no illusory walls as best as I can tell here. What's going on up here? Ah. Beautiful. 3 prayer beads in our possession now. Sorry, friend. Didn't mean to disturb you. So where are these friends? Oh. I was thinking that these were the Raiden friends, but I think these are actually the trolls. Eee, okay. Ashina Castle Gate. Pretty sure I've already killed those trolls, though. They were the ones you were able to eavesdrop on, I think. Alright, I guess we're on a troll hunt then. Yeah, these friends here.
It seems Ishin's illness is indeed grave.
The land of Ashina will not last much longer, even with Genichiro on our side. What about our other mission?
Black Hat is fighting like a demon by the Serpent Valley side of the castle.
Then that's where we're going next. But keep your wits about you. The Black Hat Badger won't go down without a fight.
I don't think we ever... Like, I know we got that eavesdrop dialogue before, but I don't think we dealt with this Black Hat person. Okay, that's really, really cool. I realized while editing the previous episode that I did not once use that new ability after unlocking it. And yeah, that is really, really cool. Okay, so we just killed the quote-unquote rats. I don't know why you would describe them as rats when they're not necessarily rats. Like, they seem like normal people, other than being trolls, I guess, but no need to be unnecessarily mean about it. Okay, so I guess we'll just go back to our friend now and see if he's satisfied. I'm not really sure what else we can do. Because those are the only trolls nearby. I feel like he's probably just trying to see if we'll listen to him. Yeah, so I guess I completely missed this path over here earlier. Whoops. My bad. Hello, job done, I think. I assume he just wanted to see whether we would do it.
Looks like you've caught yourself some rats.
Yes.
I knew you had a talent for killing. Wonderful. Here's your reward. Take it.
Ashina Esoteric Text. A compendium of the Ashina sword style allows one to learn Ashina style skills. The text reads like a history of Isshin Ashina's battles. When young, Isshin fought desperately time and time again, polishing his technique in the blood of his enemies. He consolidated his learnings under the Ashina style name for the sake of his clan's dominance.
This is...
The ways of the Ashina blade. It's our school of fighting. But there are no hard and fast rules. You just win your battles. That alone is the most important rule of the Ashina style. I hope it can be of assistance with your rat hunting. And most of all, your own battles you've yet to fight.
Well, thank you kindly, friend. That's very nice of you. Alright, friend. Thanks a lot. That's, yeah, tremendously useful. Let's see if anything changes if we go to the Homeward Idol and then return. Hello.
About the ways.
Okay, nothing has changed. Hi.
Now then, be gone already. There's no end. That's...
Alright, no one wants us here. So, yeah, let's go speak with Emma, and hopefully she'll let us trade in our 2 gourd seats now. Hi, friend.
My lord is not in this castle keep. He is in one of the separate watchtowers, but Lord Isshin is not well. Which is why entry into his tower is not allowed.
Okay, that's fine, but can you upgrade my healing gourd, please?
My lord is not...
Oh, gosh darn it, maybe Lord Kuro can help. Lord Kuro, friend, I know I was supposed to be doing stuff for you, but can you upgrade my gourd seed for Lady Emma? She's a little bit preoccupied.
Find Lord Isshin and ask if he knows how we might sever the ties of immortality. He's recuperating in one of the watchtowers. Reach the roof from that open window. I entrust.
Okay, so what was all that stuff earlier about him not being in his watchtower? Now suddenly he's in his watchtower again? I'm actually, like, tremendously confused. Unless she was telling us to go after someone else. And I just completely missed that. I don't know. Let's go back to the Dilapidated Temple and see if anyone can give us guidance there. Okay, so he's got nothing new for us either. Okay, so I guess, yeah, we really don't have any choice. Like, we could proceed in any of the directions laid out at the start of this episode, but with Lady Emma refusing to upgrade our healing gourd, that puts us in a really kind of crappy situation where we have two gourd seeds that she's the only one who knows how to use these to upgrade our healing gourds. So yeah, let's deal with whatever Lord Kuro wants us to do, and then, yeah, we will hopefully be able to upgrade our healing gourd again. Uh-oh. This is dreadful, friends. I apologize. Oh my gosh. I apologize for the dreadful display of non-skill. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my wrist is hurting a little bit more than I thought it was, but that's okay. We're gonna keep going for now. And that was beyond the pain in my wrist. That was just a stupid move in general, sort of just going out in the middle of all these friends here. No! Gosh darn, lock on. Oh, I love that. That is so useful. That is so useful. It's kind of gross and disturbing, but very useful. Okay, we are, I think, back near the start of the rooftop area. Doesn't necessarily mean we're going in the wrong direction, because I might have missed something earlier, but I think where we want to go is there. So this is where we entered the castle, I think. Yeah, there's a friend here. Oh, gosh darn it. Oh, that was... Oh, I hate using the resurrective powers, I really do, but I don't want to lose any of these experience points. Or the Sen, frankly. So I apologize to whichever of the NPCs we just obliterated with that. Oh, let's try this again. Working on it, my lord. I promise. Okay, I think we might have just... Did we just go in the wrong direction there? We're supposed to follow the smoke. But I feel like there's smoke everywhere. Actually, maybe there isn't. So, maybe we were going the right way. And so that would make this his watchtower then? Maybe? Or somewhere around there? Maybe here? I don't know. Those don't look like watchtowers at all to me, though. Oh, unless it's over here. That could very well be it. So yeah, I think we just went in the wrong direction entirely. Whoops. Do any of these open? No, that would be too easy. Oh, there's an item shiny. Oh. What's going on here? Oh! I guess we found him. Wait a second. Has he been here this entire time? Oh my god, he's been here this entire time, if that's indeed him. Because I've killed these guys a ton of times while I was farming. I just had to make sure it was the same. Yep, this is the same spot. Hi, friend. I'm Sekiro.
About the Divine Heir's life,
Yes?
there is something I wish to ask.
Before that, sake.
What?
You want?
Oh, no!
Take it.
Oh, okay. So the reason I reacted in that way just now is that while editing the previous episode, I noticed in the item description it says that this cloudy sake is one of Isshin Ashina's favorites. And I was like, oh no, did we screw up by giving it to the sculptor instead of waiting to give it to Isshin Ashina? But I guess no, he just, passes this stuff out.
My grandson, Genichiro, was bewitched by the rejuvenating waters. You did well to put a stop to that for me. You have my thanks.
I merely followed the code my father taught me.
Ah, the iron code of the shinobi. I see. So you're the son of Owl. That boy he found during the rebellion.
Yes.
And your travels brought you here. The bonds that tie us are so deeply amusing. Don't you think, Sekiro? So what do you wish to know?
So it's the same guy. Oh. Okay, so we weren't just sent off on a... Okay, interesting. Yeah, I guess he was wearing a mask, so that makes sense. But that just shows how badass he is, the fact that he killed all those shadow guys. Oh my gosh. So I guess we can give him the same drink that he just gave us. Or ask about immortal severance.
The Divine Heir's desire is to sever the ties of immortality. I want to know how it can be done.
The mortal blade. If you had such a weapon, it may be the key to what you are after.
The mortal blade?
With it, you could kill one who cannot die through normal means.
One who cannot die.
The infested, I believe they are.
Oh.
I've not seen one before.
Hanbai.
It said you could stab them through the heart, or remove their head, and they wouldn't die. If the stories are true, they'd surely be quite fearsome. To kill a monster such as that, you'd need the mortal blade.
But what about... Are we talking about killing the immortal heir? Okay. I know, like, because I wouldn't want to kill Hanbai. Well, I guess I wouldn't want to kill Lord Kuro either.
Where is this mortal blade?
I've heard it's held in Senpou Temple.
Oh, okay.
They say the mortal blade cannot be drawn.
What do you mean?
I am not certain of the meaning. It's just hearsay. The gates to that temple are closed now, though. Who knows what those degenerates are doing shut away up there in the mountains. There aren't any decent roads leading there.
Yep, so that's where we're headed. So I guess, yeah, it's a good thing we did this before continuing on there. Or I say that's where we're headed. That's where we've been. Okay, so should we just give him the drink? Because we've already given the unrefined sake to the sculptor. So let's see what happens if we give him back his sake.
Here.
Are you offering me the sake I gave you? Delightful. I'll take it. That's the stuff. By the way, how was Genichiro?
What do you mean?
You two crossed blades, did you not?
Uh-huh. To put it simply, he was strong, and he had unusual techniques.
I see.
What exactly is the Lightning of Tomoe?
It's a technique belonging to Genichiro's mentor. I'll wager it was quite the sight.
His mentor?
Tomoe. There aren't many masters of the sword like her. to see her fight. It's like she's dancing. When you look into her eyes, you feel as if you're being drawn into the depths of the ocean. I was completely taken by her, and it almost killed me. I've lived a long life, but that was the closest I've come to death.
All right, friend. Well, it's been a pleasure chatting with you.
You're leaving, Sekiro. Severing immortality. That will be quite the battle. And in battle, the plans and desires of those involved churn endlessly. If you hesitate, you'll be swept away.
And lose the battle.
That's right. Best you keep it in mind. Sekiro, hesitate, and you lose.
All right, friend. I gotta say, you lived up to the hype. You definitely lived up to the hype. What a cool guy. Okay, I think we are probably going to want to, although I see another item shiny over there, actually. One that we might have missed earlier. I was going to say that we should warp back. But probably should see what that we probably should see what that item shiny is all about. So let's go do that. And hope that we don't die a stupid, pointless death in the meantime. Oh, frame rate just went to absolute crap there. Light coin purse.
Achoo. Achoo. Achoo.
You sneezing, friend? Got a little cold? Is that normal for someone with the dragon's heritage? Ow.
This dust is awful.
I have returned.
Oh, Wolf, you're back. Did you meet with Lord Ishin?
I did. He said the mortal blade. It could be the key to severing immortality.
The mortal blade.
It's a sword that has the power to kill the undying. It can be found at Senpou Temple.
I see. Yes, that seems promising.
As you say.
For my part, I hunted for any books that may contain clues about the aroma of the fountainhead. It seems Lord Takeru indeed sought a way to reach the divine realm. So far, I've found one piece of relevant information.
What is it?
A flower.
A flower?
First, read this.
Fragrant Flower Note, a note from Kuro, written by Takeru, former heir of the dragon's heritage. It is said that relatives of Tomoe, I can't pronounce that the way he did earlier. It is said that relatives of Tomoe once gathered the fountainhead fragrance and arrived at the palace. You may find a key where the waters of rejuvenation converge in a deep pool, a white and deeply fragrant flower. So is that the spinner thing that we have? The twirler thing?
What is...
Lord Takeru left it behind. I was looking for information on the fountainhead aroma and how it relates to the divine realm. There is water that flows from the fountainhead through Ashina, and the book speaks of a white lotus flower that grows where the water pools deeply. It appears to be one component of the fountainhead aroma.
A place where the fountainhead waters pool deeply. Perhaps in a deep valley?
The deep?
Yes, indeed.
Oh no.
May be the place. The fountainhead waters should flow into there.
Where is this Sunken Valley?
It's beyond the woods to the rear of the castle. There's a shrine dedicated to the white serpent deep in the woods. As the name implies, the Sunken Valley is just below that place. There's no proper path down there, but a man of your talent could navigate it.
Alright, so it turns out we should have done all this much sooner. My bad, everyone.
My lord, this is for you.
This is a document written by one who sought the fountainhead aroma.
I see.
It says there's a fragrant stone in some sacred village, but I've never heard of such a village.
It is beneath Ashina.
Now that you mention it, about the well near the Moonview Tower, I've read it may have some connection with the bottomless hole. This may be worth investigating.
I will take a look.
Good. The text did say to throw oneself. I wonder what that could mean.
I do not know.
I don't know either. See if you can think of a place.
My lord. My lord, this is for you.
Could this be? It's a Sakura droplet.
That's...
When the undying pledge of the dragon's heritage is broken, it's said that this remains in place of the oath.
Do you think this one was left behind by Lord Takeru?
That seems likely. Wolf, if you so desire, I can use this Sakura droplet to assist you.
Sure.
If you should be so kind.
Of course. Close your eyes.
My lord.
Lord Takeru's dragon blood lives on with you.
I humbly accept.
Yes.
So this is giving us an additional resurrection, I presume?
You may open your eyes now.
My lord.
Yep. So very interesting that the dragon blood droplets, or whatever they're called, appear to be those of Lord Takeru. So it's not that someone, at least not yet, thankfully, is harvesting Lord Kuro's blood, but rather that these remnants are left behind whenever an oath is broken. Okay.
That was a boon granted by Lord Takeru. Use it well.
Yes.
I shall, friend. Well, it's been a pleasure, as with Lord Ishin. Nice chatting with you.
You're leaving. Wolf, I'm counting on you.
My lord.
Don't worry, friend. I got this covered. Gunfort Shrine Key. The key to a shrine deep within the Gunfort. The gate behind the shrine's idol is made to be opened. The Sunken Valley clan will shoot any stranger who approaches, and the Snake Eyes guns, so the snipers that we were talking about, are particularly feared. This elite group of women are descendants of the ancient Okami clan. Their especially sharp eyes allow them to snipe victims at great range. So, again, in referring back to the decision tree, quote-unquote, that I made at the prior to recording the episode, but that we discussed in the beginning of the episode, it just goes to show that, you know, when you're lacking the context or the understanding of the rest of the game, things like this, you know, you could go in any one of these directions, and it sort of changes the way that you're approaching each encounter. So now that we have an additional resurrection, Mount Kongo will be much easier. But yeah, I had no way of knowing that by following up on one of the other leads, one of the other paths on this decision tree, wanting to upgrade our healing gourd meant that we were sort of sent back on the right path. So I guess that's why they don't permit you to do it, because it's like, hey, no, you should do this first. So, fair enough.
So, you've met with Lord Ishin?
Yes. He thanked me for defeating Genichiro.
I see. To think that Lord Genichiro would go as far as to drink the rejuvenating sediment.
Rejuvenating sediment?
That's what we call a particularly concentrated part of the rejuvenating waters. I'm sure you saw it for yourself. The rejuvenating sediment grants great resilience in one's flesh. One becomes able to withstand blows that would be fatal to anyone else. My mentor Dogen devoted much research to its uses, but all of his works, documents, medicines, everything, were burned and destroyed. I'm not sure who, but I heard one of the senior apprentices was able to salvage some of it, probably Dojun. Did you ask Lord Kuro's thoughts on the matter?
I did.
And?
We've decided to sever the ties of immortality.
I see.
I thank you for all of the help you've given me.
Almost sounds like you're bidding me farewell for good. I've carried out my lord's orders, so I will stay here in the castle. Come and speak to me whenever you please. I will provide my assistance to you as a doctor.
Yes, thank you. I have grit seeds for you. Oh, thank gosh. Okay.
Master Wolf, it looks as if your brow is less furrowed than before. If only a little. Please, see that Lord Kuro's wish to sever immortality is met.
Yeah, I wish there was some way I could have zoomed in there, but...
Goodbye.
Alright, so we now have 3 resurrective nodes. One of which is refilled by sitting at the sculptor's idol, and I guess the other 2 are probably just regenerated along with earning experience points and Sen by just farming trash mobs. Okay, cool. Again, we're going to want to be careful with that because, you know, that energy has to come from somewhere, as we've learned. But yeah, we have 7 charges in our healing word now, which is tremendous. So, looking back at my decision tree thing, we can cross off Castle Rooftops and Lord Ishin. So I think rather than heading to the Sunken Valley, because I want to save that for a bit, I think we should go to Mount Kongo. Okay, first things first, I wanted to talk to the parchment friend, poster friend. Oh, are they just not... Oh, you're not chatting with us anymore, friend? Aw. Okay, well, let's go give a flower to the cute friend. Hey, friend, don't cry. I got a little gift for you here.
They left me all alone, and I have to find the pure white flower. Where could it be?
Ooh, this is a choice I hadn't expected. He wants the pure white one, so we're gonna give him the white one.
Is this the pure white flower?
That's... Oh, I remember now. Everyone. They are children of the rejuvenating waters. And I remember I tried to find a pure white pinwheel. A pinwheel for that child. Hey, can I ask a favor?
What?
Could you spirit me away?
I don't follow.
I know about you. You're a shinobi, right? Those monks say. Shinobi can spirit people away. Make them disappear as if they were never there.
Why do you want that?
Well, I'm sure that everyone will be wherever I disappear. And then I'll get to see them. I'm in charge of looking after the children, after all. You can do that, right?
I guess when I get that sword, friend, yeah, sure, I'll come back and help you out, but, reconsider that, though, please, in the meantime.
I cannot.
I see. If you change your mind, please, tell me.
I'm sorry, friends. Okay, so that explains the guy at the bonfire in the Sunken Valley, the Buddha fire, who every time we rested at the Buddha fire, he was coming back to life and then dying again. Because presumably he is, under the influence of the holy waters, rejuvenating waters. I keep calling holy waters. I guess I was raised Catholic, so there's that. So the other reason we came to this area was to find the The woman who was looking for rice. But I don't know that we have anything for her at this point, so maybe we should just go back to the last bonfire of the area. Buddha fire, I should say, and give that creepy boss another shot. Oh, we're certainly not doing well against just the basic friends here. Alright, yeah, let's get out of here. This place is beautiful. Okay, so there is that body of water there. And given the fact that there's a waterfall flowing into it, I want to think that that's probably the rejuvenating waters. I remember the armored knight whom we fought in the previous episode. It's going on and on about his son getting access to the rejuvenating waters. So I assume he was talking about this place because, you know, he was so close to this place. Stupid dogs. Problem is, we have those man-eating fish in there, and we still have yet to actually take any of them on. I guess we're gonna have to do that sooner or later. I don't know how, though. Like, what are we supposed to do? Is that it? Did they just... Are they gone? Oh, I guess not. Yeah, we're gonna run out of spirit emblems though, so this is not a long-term strategy. Can we actually use our weapon in the water, I guess, is the next question I should be asking. Okay, that actually wasn't that difficult. Oh my god, I've been so afraid of these fish that entire time. And that was pretty simple. Oops. So we got treasure carp skills, which is nice. And so this appears to be nothing. Okay. Oh, crud. Forgot about the grenade guys. I don't know how, but... Alright, I guess, well, we might as well kill all these guys anyway, because we need to kill some trash mobs to regen both of our secondary resurrection nodes. Thank you, iframes. Okay, welcome back everyone. As you can see, we not only have both of our resurrection orbs, we also have 10,300 sen, 4 skill points, and we're about 85% of the way to the next skill point. So, unfortunately, the Raptors also lost. And yeah, I want to play a little bit of Sekiro to forget about that. So, let's do that. First, we're probably going to want to spend some of this sen. So this will also give us an opportunity to see if Ashina left anything behind. Sekiro. At Sunken Valley entrance, much activity near Great Serpent Shrine. The Tengu has rats to see to. Okay. Might have to see to them a little bit later. So is he just going to leave us assignments here? Okay. Hello.
Care to purchase an offering?
I sure do. Robert's firecrackers. Firecrackers from across southern seas can be fitted to the shinobi prosthetic to become a prosthetic tool. Makes a deafening sound, frightening to animals. Sold by little Robert and his father to raise funds for their travels. Their voyage brought them to Japan, where they would seek the undying in an attempt to extend Robert's life. Oh, this is the son of the armored knight, of course. Well, sorry, friend. Yeah, I figured that's what was going on there, but to see it confirmed in such a tragic way is kind of sad. But yeah, we'll make good use of Robert, I guess. Oh, rip. I guess I missed that last time. I guess we could purchase these, but again, we're paying a 10% tax doing that. Because I don't want to be afraid of dying. That's part of the problem when it comes to coming up against bosses and stuff in this game, is that you have to be certain that you want to waste whatever you have on you, if it means needing to die to a boss several times before you can actually become proficient at it. So yeah, we might as well buy them out of all that stuff, because we still have plenty remaining after that. So
May the departed rest in peace.
Indeed, friend. Okay, before we do anything else, let's acquire some skills. Because we now have the Ashina arts. I feel like the healing items, especially now that we have 7 charges of our healing gourd, is sufficient. It would be nice to have this, but I do want to see what's going on here. Ichimonji acquires the combat art Ichimonji. Ichimonji delivers a heavy one-hit overhead sword strike, deals high posture damage, and also recovers one's own posture with a strong forward step. Single-minded mastery of this technique is the heart of the Ashina style's strength. Once mastered, it can likely be improved. Acquires the latent skill Ascending Carp, a latent skill that increases the damage inflicted to posture upon performing a successful deflection. The Ashina style is deeply rooted in the flow of the fountainhead waters. They believe the act of successfully deflecting a blade is akin to a carp ascending a waterfall. And for Descending Carp, a latent skill that for a few seconds after deflection increases damage to enemy posture from all sources. The Ashina style is deeply rooted in the flow of the fountainhead waters. They believe the act of successfully deflecting a blade is akin to a carp descending a waterfall. So there's ascending and descending a waterfall. I don't know much about carp. That's the problem. If we were talking about Pacific salmon, I would be able to speak semi-intelligibly about this, but yeah. Oh, so I think we need both of these for this? Yeah, it would seem that way. I was thinking that this would be an easier way to get access to this, but Alright, very cool. So I guess the combat is about to get a little bit easier, or the game's about to help us a little bit more. I was thinking about this in that it seems like FromSoft really wanted to de-emphasize looking at this game from a stats perspective, from a min-max leveling up perspective, where everything is just based on stats and scaling. It feels like they really wanted to get away from that in this game.
Hey there, friend.
Hi, friend.
Still have some business with me?
You know it. We might as well purchase some more pacifying agents, I guess. And you can always use some more antidote powder. Got plenty of dousing powder, thankfully. Alright.
Until next time, friend.
Care to purchase an offering?
Yeah, I guess we've cleaned out all of the merchants, essentially.
May the departed rest in peace.
Can't believe we actually forgot to fit our new prosthetic tool while we were back at the Dilapidated Temple. Whoops.
You need something?
Shinobi Firecracker, a prosthetic tool fitted with Robert's firecrackers, costs spirit emblems. Unleashes an explosive flash that briefly blinds foes and inflicts posture damage on beast-type enemies. Has a wide frontward field of effect that can impact multiple foes at once. Suitable for temporarily immobilizing enemies and particularly good for scaring beasts. R2 Shinobi Firecracker. Scatter a flash of gunpowder in front of you, easily frightens beasts. So I wonder if that even would have worked. Oh, that would have been tremendous against Gyobo the Demon, but would we have... No, I don't think we would have been able to buy it, because you had to go through his boss room first, so kind of pointless telling you that thing about the gunpowder, but I guess maybe we need to file that up there for later. So we might as well get this, given how many upgrade materials we have. Charging up the spring mechanism adds rotational energy when spreading the firecrackers, affecting enemies in all directions. That also unlocks the spring load flame vent, a flame barrel fitted with a gunpowder loaded mechanism. Costs spirit emblems to use. Deals damage to enemies with gouts of fire, inflicting burn status abnormality. The spring mechanism can also be charged to release a massive blast of flames and hot air, sending opponents flying. So some of these upgrades require yellow gunpowder, and we don't have anything of the sort just yet. So yeah, plenty of upgrades yet to come.
Another time, then. I'll lend you shelter anytime.
Thanks, friend. You're so kind. Okay, we've used about as much sen as we can. So, we have 646 spirit emblems. I suppose we could buy 91 or something. And then we'll just, yeah, walk around with the rest of our sen and hope that we come across a merchant at some point. Alright, I really do think that we need to take out this boss. Oh, that's handy. Don't even really have a plan for how we're going to manage that, though. I guess these... Would these friends technically be considered beasts? Seem kind of beast-like. Oh, lovely sounds emanating from this boss room. Just top notch. Oh, they shoot fire themselves. So what are the odds that they themselves are also weak to fire, I wonder? Oh, your friends are just dreadful with your sounds. Oh my gosh. I don't like this at all. I wonder if there's any way we can get the jump on the boss here. Sure there is, but they all seem to know where I currently am. Even though they're not attacking for some strange reason. Okay. Is there any way we can... This is supposed to improve our stealth. Oh, crud. Wow. Okay. Wow. You know what? I'm looking down at my decision tree here, and I gotta say, Sunken Valley, it was not at all looking attractive at the beginning of this episode, but right now, there's few places I'd rather be than the Sunken Valley. Okay, so there's supposed to be a door around here somewhere. This is not a good start, friends. Not a good start at all. Oh my gosh. Gosh, screw all you guys, your stupid weapons.
The gun fort. It was even more formidable than we'd heard. We were reckless to go in unprepared. It takes me back. I can hear the Senpou temple bell.
So did he put himself into New Game Plus by accident? What a noob. Okay, where's this secret door? Which allows us to access the Sunken Valley without dealing with these stupid snipers. I thought it was going to be a lot easier than this. Wait. We'd found this sculptor's idol before. We just warped here. Okay, that's weird. Friend has respawned again. Oh, is the door on this island right here? Let's see. Screw it, we're going for it. No! Oh, gosh darn it. No, that's not what I wanted to eat. Gosh, wow, that's a ginormous waste. No, oh, gosh darn it. Okay, let's rest. Let's rest. I know I'm probably not doing this right. I need to go there first. Okay. Oh, I thought that was going to be a thrust attack. Oh no! No! What am I doing? No! Seriously? Oh, that was dreadful. I don't know how to beat this person. No! Wow, that is... What a fitting execution. Thank you, unseen aid friends. Alright, well, we might as well spend the rest of our sen on spirit emblems so that I don't feel like I'm wasting anything by going after this boss multiple times. I wonder if the firecracker would help us at all. I didn't really use any... Oh, gosh darn it. Someone mentioned swapping square for up, which would feel more natural in terms of using healing items, but yeah. I feel like that would create more problems than it would solve. Okay, let's try it again. Again, I fell for that. Gosh darn it. You gotta really delay your dodge with that. Or dodge twice. Oh, thank you for not waiting to shoot me there. No. Yes. I wonder if I could have kicked her off, though, if I'd done that in a better spot. Oh, I fell for it. No. Well done, friend. So I referred to that boss there as a her. And the reason for that is that we're going to try this spring load flame vent, see what that does. Is that I assume that this is one of the descendants. Oh! In which case, yeah, I probably should be using the poison dagger if this is one of the descendants of those witch women or whatever they were called. Oh, gosh darn it, I keep falling for that. Wow. No! Oh, no! Wow, again. Panic dodges. No. Ah. Okay, that seemed to help. I'm really at a loss in most situations as to which shinobi tools I should be using. You can use whichever one you personally find helpful, of course. And it is definitely a subjective thing, but I imagine there's almost certainly a meta for certain bosses. Oh gosh, how... I'm never gonna beat this boss if I can't dodge that. Keep ducking by accident. Tried something different there by unlocking, but I don't know how helpful it actually was. Thank you. The snipers are there. No! Oh, I dodged that. Yeah, you really have to dodge twice there, I think. It's worth a shot. I think that was it. Oh, gosh darn it. I got so excited at the discovery that... No! Gosh darn it. Yeah, so they are the descendants of those women. Oh no! Okay, let's start that again. So I made the connection in terms of the story, but then it never translated to a gameplay adjustment. So the Sabamaru, a prosthetic tool made with the blade Sabamaru, allowing for a quick series of attacks together with the sword. The blue poisonous rust on Sabamaru's blade applies poison status abnormality. Wielded in wars of old, the blade's blue rust was used to drive off inhuman Okami warrior women. Even now, it is likely to be effective against their descendants. So she is a descendant of the Okami warrior women. And so it's really funny in that I made that connection in my mind in terms of the story, but that never translated once more to an adjustment in terms of the game's gameplay. Oh gosh, darn it. I'm still falling for that though. Oh, I need to get out of here. Dreadful. Dreadful. Where did I get them over here? Shirafuji. Shirafuji. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Over here, friend. Just come around the corner. Oh. Oh, where did she go? GG, friend. Wow, what a boss fight once you figure it out. Because it's like, I beat Genichiro. I shouldn't be struggling with this just random boss in this weird area. And then, yeah, you figure it out. Wait, that is one. I still feel so silly for... I must have attempted the boss 6 or 7 times there before I realized... Wait a second, there's a much easier way to approach this. Oh no, but now we have to contend with the snipers, or do we? Maybe not. Okay. Oh my gosh. They really do have incredible vision. I know that one of the item descriptions explained why, but gosh darn it. Oh my gosh, this was a dreadful idea! Okay, the question is, can they hit us from here? Oh, I hear footsteps. I really wish we had been able to sit it. I guess I could have gone back to the bonfire and then just traveled back there, but no, where do we go from here? Oh! Thank you, iframes. Oh my gosh. This is pretty intense, I must say. They do a good job of making it seem like you're sort of scaling a mountainside. I guess that is literally, yes, what we're doing, but they do a decent job of capturing the precarity of it. Oh. Yes. Oh, the vacuum wasn't quick enough. I see a spirit emblem up there, as well as an item shiny. Also hear someone. Oh my gosh! Oh my... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that scared the daylights out of me. Wow. Okay, give me some more Gaijin sugar, please. Gachines, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce that. I apologize. Come on, friend, just turn around, please. Important stuff going on in the other direction. Oh, he sees me, doesn't he? So the triangle fills the more aware, or the closer you are to being detected, I suppose. This guy's just not going to turn around, is he? This is bad, friends. Real bad. Wow, these friends are giving way more experience points than the enemies in any of the other areas we've been in up to this point. Which suggests we may be in a little bit over our heads here. Black gunpowder, very nice. This is where we came from, I think. Yes. And that's where we're going. Oh, gosh darn it. Stop it. Thank you, little spirit emblem, for showing me the way. Snap seeds. There's some sort of illusion going on here. Oh! Oh, I can see the friends who've been shooting at us right there. Go cans sugar. Is there anything down here? I guess maybe this is just an alternate route. Oh, come on. I keep falling for that. Sorry, friends, I hope that you have been enjoying, or at the very least tolerating, the stealth sections of this playthrough. Because I'd very much like to get through this tonight. Oh, come on. Oh, maybe this was dumb. Oh, yeah, this was dumb. Very, very dumb. Oh, yellow gunpowder. Yes! Sorry, friends. Oh, thank gosh. So is the Sabamaru the trick to dealing with these friends easily as well? Maybe not. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, these friends are definitely a step up in terms of their non-friendliness. Yeah, 300 experience points. So maybe Senpou Temple is where we need to be at this point in time and not necessarily here. Oh. Ouch. Jeez Louise. I don't know how to break this guy's guard. Gosh darn it. Mashapalooza. Yellow gunpowder, though. Okay, where are we? We are at the gun fort. It's the same place where our troll friend was saying that they made a big mistake in going there unprepared. Hello. I'm sorry. She was the one keeping the alert going. I'm just waiting until we fought Herb to turn off the music. Oh, it's so funny. Plenty of upgrade materials. I'm not sure if there's much else out there for us, so we might as well proceed here. Some spirit emblems down there. Presumably trying to attune you to the fact that you can hop down here safely. This looks like an abyss. Like we're entering the chasm of the abyss or something. And maybe that's why they wanted us to go down there. So the inhuman... Oh. How interesting. Oh, what? So these two areas are connected then. Unless this is a different centipede. Wow. That is one psychotic looking boss. Oh my gosh. So the game's like, oh, running away from this boss? Here's another one for you in your detour. Oh my gosh. So, no, this is a different place. Will this Sabamaru work? Nope. Not likely, no. Oh no! Rot Essence Info Broker. Somewhere a pained cough rings out continuously. The coughing and wheezing sounds of a man who makes his living dealing in information, yet cannot remove himself from compassion. Owning this item reduces one's chances of receiving unseen aid. Oh, our poor friend. Gosh darn it. This boss. Gosh darn it, could not heal quick enough there. I think I need to block those. Gosh darn it. There goes all those skill points. Thankfully the run back's not bad. Ouch! What a waste of a heal. Ouch. Yellow gunpowder, amber-colored grains forming the base for powerful gunpowder, a precious commodity only found in the Sunken Valley. Used for explosive prosthetic tool upgrades of intermediate and higher rank. The yield from yellow powder is greater than that of black, lending the valley stronghold defenses their fiery vigor. Oh, we've been walking around with a spare prayer bead all this time. Whoops. All right. Scrap magnetite. So once again, the key to that boss fight was simply just blocking the boss and building up their posture break meter. It makes essentially every encounter in this game really easy, which is part of the reason I don't know what to do with that boss in the abandoned dungeon, because they're just shooting magic at you. So I don't feel like we're equipped yet to handle that, although I imagine we might be, but I just don't know what to do. Large fan, a large made of dyed red Japanese Aralia leaves, can be fit to the shinobi prosthetic to become a prosthetic tool. Fanning it creates a large vortex of wind, spiriting away those it catches. Divine abduction through an 8-handed fan. Once is fine, but twice and you'll never return. If abducted, we'll head to Mount Kongo. At Senpou Temple, we will perform virtuous deeds. Very intriguing stuff. So we can go down. Which engages our wolf vision so that we can see in the dark. Or we could go this way. What's this way? So our friend at the last Buddha fire warned us against proceeding before we were ready. So let's not run ahead in haste. And instead, grab some yellow gunpowder. Oh, this is very claustrophobic. For anyone who has seen... I hear another one of them. For anyone who has seen Blair Witch 2016, I'm sure you're with me when I say that one of the scenes towards the end of that movie, I have problems with that movie in that it uses jump scares even though the jump scares are not at all necessary, and they really annoy me. Where do we go from here? But that aside, there's one scene at the end of the movie where one of the protagonists is put in a situation that is horrifying, even for someone who is not claustrophobic. Just the thought, well, I don't know. I'm just talking nonsense and trying not to be scared here because this is a frightening area. But yes, in Blair Witch, there's one scene where a woman is forced to crawl through a makeshift tunnel that is under a magical time-traveling shack in the middle of the Blair Witch's forest. And the whole scene is just horrifying. And I can only imagine if you are actually claustrophobic, that scene just giving you fits. So yeah, there's a friend down there waiting to pounce on us if we go after the item. Oh my god. I just realized we didn't even rest at the Buddha fire. We should probably go back. Oh my gosh, this is brutal. Come on! Okay, I guess this is meant to teach you to pay attention. Look up. Oh my gosh, that was almost disastrous. Oh. We're still walking around with 4 prayer beads. And where to? Again, this area is frightening. I apologize that I'm not providing much in the way of commentary. I'm just trying not to freak out while going through this. Because again, I am wearing headphones, which makes for a far more immersive experience than that which was presented in my last 2 blind playthroughs. Oh, so we could have traveled further from there. Interesting. Okay, let's go back to the Dilapidated Temple. We should heal the dragon rot. I guess maybe to see if he has any unique dialogue first.
You've caught it too.
Friend.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
Damn it. I'm not gonna die here.
Wow, I'm sorry, friend. I really am. All right, let's enhance our physical attributes. Fourth prayer necklace. Only those who have mastered the Ashina blade may set foot inside the castle dojo. Ishin will often stop by unannounced just to keep the students on their toes. Ishin sounds awesome. From what we saw when we met him, he seems indeed pretty awesome, which leads me to believe that he's probably going to be evil. FromSoft has just made me so cynical.
You need something?
Divine Abduction. A prosthetic tool loaded with a large fan. Costs spirit emblems to use. Gathers and releases a gust of wind, forcing enemies caught by the vortex to turn around. It is a mild sort of being spirited away that can be returned from quite quickly. However, it's said that one can only return from being spirited away once, and if taken again, there is no coming back. R2 Gathering Vortex. Use the fan of leaves to wrap yourself in whirling winds. While using Gathering Vortex, R2 Divine Abduction. Release the winds around the enemy, making them suddenly face the opposite direction. Aside from certain strong enemies, they will lose sight of you and be vulnerable to a death blow. Very cool. So we still appear to be missing one of the main prosthetic tools.
Another time, then. I'll lend you shelter any time.
Oh, thank you kindly, friend. Sunken Valley Passage. Oh, I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! It was gonna happen at some point! Oh! Oh, well, thank you, Nokia Snake. Very kind of you. Oh, crud. Okay, what were we supposed to do here? There was an item we were supposed to use. If one wishes to become a bride, they must enter the belly of the serpent in the valley. Oh no. There's something else in the water. Okay, I've learned not to be afraid of these things. I don't know what this thing is though, but I can't kill it. I presume they were swimming just out of my reach. Okay, so what is the Nokia Snake planning here? We can't use snap seeds, can we? No, of course not. Not in the water. Okay. I'm frightened, friends. It really isn't. It's like the Nokia snake from like the last level of Snake. It's really, really long. So it's extra difficult to get through it without touching your own tail. Oh, come on. There's got to be a way up there. No, probably not, I guess. I don't think I did anything. Oh well. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, let's sit. Let's sit. Let's sit. Have a seat. Thank you. Oh, where are we? Riven Cave. It's the sequel to Mist. Alright, I'm sure I'm missing some stuff over there, but let's proceed. Whoops. Adamantite scrap. Adamantite ore with a dull silvery shine. Base material commonly used in advanced prosthetic tool upgrades. Adamantite can only be mined in the oldest parts of Ashina. Ancient rock and soil is said to attract the grace of gods, perhaps lending this metal its supple strength. That was a weird noise. Oh my gosh. Oh no! Oh no! Why are you fighting? No, friend, you shouldn't have a sword in your hand. Be jumping out and scaring people. Ah. First we put him in spacecraft, send him to the low Earth orbit, and then we put a sword in their hands and expect him to defend the Nokia snake and all of his valuables. He's setting them up for failure. Oh no. Oh no, that one has a gun. A monkey with a machine gun. Wow. Friend, you got some fancy moves there. I gotta give it to you. I'm very impressed. Oh my gosh, at your dedication. No wonder you got a fancy hat on. The ones with the fancy hats always are like the leaders and the heroes. Pacifying agent. So, are we coming up to some new eldritch abominations? Can't say it would surprise me at this point. It really wouldn't. These friends are everywhere. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay. Like... Next, we're gonna have monkeys reproducing the complete works of Shakespeare. Give them these rifles and they're shooting people from like... Oh no. Oh no. And then they're... beating shinobi at their own friggin'... Good job, friends. I'm sorry to take it away from you. Maybe you'll take it right back, but I apologize. Good job, monkey friends. You guys really don't mess around, and I respect you for it. Even if I think it's nonsense that that monkeys would be able to shoot weaponry like that. But I guess, yeah, it's probably not the most far-fetched thing in this game. He calls monkeys with weapons far-fetched while he's using his prosthetic arm to sling onto another platform. What are the Nightjar doing here? I did not expect to find them here. There's another friend down there. Lots of contact medicine. This is a rather sizable area. I feel like I've already made mental note of 4 or 5 different items and then went in the other direction and might have missed it, so I apologize for that if I've missed several items. Like there's one right there. Echoes sugar. But there's some more monkey friends down there. It looks like the path continues downward. Oh yeah, it goes all the way down, okay. Let's make sure I haven't missed anything item-wise up here, which I have, obviously. Whoa! But there's a monkey meeting happening right now. So, I would ask what they were discussing, but it's quite obviously monkey business. This one's cleaning his friend over here. Oh, no, no. He's cleaning his friend's arm. It's very nice of him. Ah, okay. We're gonna keep using this because we have, I guess not that many, but enough to use if need be. They must be guarding something good, though. Gosh, there's items everywhere. Oh. Scrap iron. Items up there, too. Oh, friends, this is not going to work out. Ho, 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 ho. Those are some angry monkeys. This one monkey is just not giving up. That friend is still upset. There's the Buddha fire. I see some scary stuff in the distance as well, but... Is that a friend at the Buddha fire? Yeah, it looks like it is. Oh, thank gosh. What did that say? Something Valley? Bodhisattva Valley. Bodhisattva Valley. That's that one. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get that one right. Hi, friend.
Ah, fruit.
Oh, it's...
Serpent, yes. There are two kinds. One is fresh. The other is dried. Over there. The dried fruit is over there. Past the poison swamp. Down the nest. That's where you'll find it.
What are you talking about? Dried fruit?
Eh? Something troubling you? Rice for me. That's the way. Rice, I say. If something's not right, bless me with rice anytime. Have any rice?
I guess not.
Rice from the divine child.
Okay, friend. No, I can't say that I do. I apologize, though. What is this, friend? Oh my gosh, that's gonna be a disaster. Looks like they have a sword sticking out of their neck? I'm not even sure I want to know, but I guess we're about to find out. We're nearing the end of the current episode, because it's later than I should still be up. It's past my bedtime, in other words, but yeah, this is definitely the blight town of this game. Oh, that looks dreadful. And this looks like the swamp in the Ring City. Mibu Balloon of Soul. Okay, we're gonna leave that path for now. We're gonna see what's going on with this giant friend here. Oh no. Okay, he only fell for that once. Running out of means through which to... Oh, come on. Feels like I'm playing a Spider-Man game here. Oh, friend! What a hit! Well done. Ouch. Ouch. So yeah, he only seems to fall for that once in a while, not repeatedly like the other guy. Oh no! I guess that could have been a lot worse. This is like the God of War monkey with his face paint and stuff. Looks just like Kratos. Well, that was kind of unnecessary. I don't know if his head needed to come off, but yeah, who am I to question that? Oh no! Are you kidding me? Oh gosh darn it. No wonder we were picking up pacifying agent. No longer fazed by that. As I pointed out earlier, we picked up Pacifying Agent in this area, and I questioned whether we were about to encounter an Eldritch Abomination, and the answer to that question is indeed yes. So it's worth noting that Pacifying Agent, as with in Bloodborne, it's essentially a sedative. To pacify is to sedate. So it's the exact same item, essentially, just in a different form and, of course, in a different world. I wasn't totally prepared for that, and I don't think I have it in me to do yet another multi-attempt boss fight tonight. So that's going to do it for this episode, but thank you all very, very much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.